Hello, my name is Paul Morrissey. I've been working in Guinness's for 40 years and I'm a brewer. I started working in Guinness's in 1977 and at the time the economy was very bad and I got offered a job in Guinness's 3 weeks after starting 6th year. I started working in the printing department, taking bundles of labels off a belt and putting them into a box. And then I would move to the carpenter shop where I worked as a carpenter's helper in the engineering department. When I started working here in 1977, there was about 2,500 people working on this site, and it has changed dramatically. The biggest change probably is computers have been introduced, whereas it was very labour intensive in 1977. And also the introduction of new ways of working, and the whole HR public relations scene has changed as well. So we're much more professional now than we were in 1990 when I started working in brewing. While I was working in the carpenter shops, one of my jobs was to help the carpenter to repair leaks in these wooden vats. They're about 200 years old, and this vat here was moved to the Guinness Storehouse. There's a bit of controversy about it because one of my colleagues drowned in this vat. He was up the top and the vat was full of beer and he fell into it. And it took him 2 hours to drown.
Why did it take 2 hours?
Well, he had to get out 6 times to go to the toilet for starters. So what changes have I seen in the brewery over the years? The big changes is obviously in technology. When I came in here, there was no such thing as computers. And the first computer I ever saw was held in a big, huge room that worked out the payroll, and there was little cards whizzing around all over the place and big reels of computer tape. And there's more computer technology in your mobile phone now than there was held in the computer in that room. When I started in Guinness first, we used to get 2 bottles a day of Guinness to drink while we were in work. If you worked overtime, you got more beer. And there was always little cubby holes where you could get bottles of beer to drink. And most people think that in work today that we can drink Guinness all day and says it must be a great job. But unfortunately, in today's environment with health and safety, we cannot drink in work. And so the old saying, you couldn't organise a piss up in the brewery, well, that's very true, because you can't, because you're not allowed to drink in work. This is the old brew house. This brew house was used up to about 3 years ago. It's no longer used now, it's completely obsolete. We worked here for 20 odd years. And this was the centre of the brewery up to about 3 years ago. And as you can see, it may someday turn into a visitor centre, but it's sad to see it like this. So nowadays, the brew house is like Star Trek. There's computers controlling all the valves, all the pumps, pressure control, everything. And so the job has changed a lot over the years. And I had to change with it. So I've grown with the job, and I've spent all my adult life working in Guinness's and growing as I worked. Here we are in the Guinness Storehouse, and we're looking out on Dublin. And Dublin and Guinness are very much synonymous with each other. In fact, Dublin and Ireland are very much synonymous with each other. After all, we share the harp as our symbol. Guinness has been in Dublin since 1759, and it has grown with the city, and the city has grown with Guinness. And Guinness has been integral to the development of the city. The Guinness family refurbished St Patrick's Cathedral. They gave Dublin St Stephen's Green, and they've provided employment for a lot of Dubliners over the years. Dublin is doing well from Guinness, and Guinness is really very much part of me. And if I cut myself, I'll get black liquid coming out because Guinness flows through my veins.